All right.
Honest Talk number 2.
Yeah.
Boondockabillies. So we're gonna talk about our brand new recording device today for audio. We had a few complaints about how quiet some of the audio has been. My apologies. I am having some problems with the audio with every avenue, with the cameras, with the software, with the narration, you name it. So we bought this nifty little Sena device.
Yes. Sena Bluetooth backpack for a GoPro Hero 3. Comes in a little dealio like this. One of them anyway. It's got one little like open air case. Right? Fits in. You can stick your camera in the front, of course. That pops out. There's the actual unit itself. Little backpack. There's little controls. You have USBs on the side right here. USB A's. And that's your pairing jack. And that's where this comes in. Now this is a USB A bridge. Also known as a camera buster. Yeah. And so what you do with this, you take your backpack and you mount it to your GoPro like so. And then you take this thing and the little arrow goes with the little arrow right there. Right? Of course you have to take the little trap door out. And then you just plug that in there like this. Come on. Doesn't want to go in there very well either. The tolerances on it are not all that great. Okay, so she goes in there like that. And then I took it and I went to put it in its nice dive case here. Right, because we were going to take it down to the beach and stuff, and you definitely don't want sand and whatnot in your camera. So you open it up and you have to fit the lens into the lens housing with a GoPro. Pretty much determines where it's going to go right there. As you can see, this thing's already binding up in there. And as soon as you actually set it down, pop, that was it. Little crack noise. And I got to the very bottom of the, where it's set in. And it then I wondered what was that? That didn't sound right. And when I pulled this out, the center of the USB was punched clear out into the camera.
So we called customer service and said, "Hey, your device actually broke our camera when we snapped it into the waterproof housing we sent." And we tried to explain to them that this little ridge inside, I think it's this one on the side.
No, right here. Right there. There's a little tiny
this line that goes up
spacer
down
ridge, whatever, reinforcement.
Right there.
It rides right on the outside of that bridge. Runs right on the outside of that and pushes straight in on it.
It's not.
Yep. And if that isn't exactly right, then snap, because boom.
So they told us because if their office doesn't do that this couldn't be a problem. And couldn't do anything to repair our camera or make it right or anything. All they would do is replace it and not replace the camera, but replace the audio device. And we just said, well, no, this broke our Hero 3, and you want to send us one so we can break our Hero 4?
Right.
Just seeing if it works.
Let's try it again, right? No.
So we really don't know if the device actually works or not. We do know that
never got a chance to try it.
The Sena company won't do anything for you if their product doesn't work in your camera.
Yeah.
If the little USB thing gets punched out, that's just too bad.
Yep.
So that was our experience with audio.
Yeah, that was fun.
So we're back at square one. I guess just don't try to listen to our videos on a mobile device, or if you do, use earbuds, or go home and use your computer with earphones or headphones. Or I totally apologize, but I'm having some audio.
Having some audio issues.
Some audio issues. It's funny. We're musicians, and we're having audio issues with the computer and the cameras. Every device we've got.
We had a great big amp.
Funny.
We'll use that. There you go.
Yeah, that's right. We could just plug in the.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah, this is our 6th month in the RV in the Holiday Rambler.
That's right.
Now we have a 2002 Holiday Rambler that's decked
Admiral.
out on top with the Admiral. Decked out on top with all of the energy that we normally need. The wind turbine would have been nice too, and we still hope to have that someday.
It's pretty much essential, because the sun won't always shine. Night happens.
Yeah, and it would be nice to have energy all night long. And if you can get your wind turbine up in the air enough, we're going to catch something usually. And here on the coast, we really would. So
Newport's very windy. Very windy. I was looking at all the weather data when I bought this, and it's like designed for this wind turbine, literally. So
that's still in the works eventually. We also have some projects going on in here that are hard to get to. We have 2 businesses, and we work really hard. We work long hours, and we have a lot of equipment. And so what we had initially thought was that a lot of our equipment could go in these great big plastic bins and be kept down in the basement. And the reality is the really big bins just won't fit, and the other large bins are just ending up getting stacked up in here. So,
we need the stuff in them so often. You'd be down in the bays 3-4 times a day getting stuff out. So
it's a little cramped, and so we haven't done an interior tour because, frankly, the look of it is just kind of embarrassing.
No. Top secret.
Work stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't have this nice, neat look or clean look, or even, it doesn't even really look lived in. It looks worked in. It's just.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But, I really love it in here. The mattress that we have is the best bed we've ever had, and it was our own bed, and we moved it in here after the initial flood ruined the mattress that was in here,
which was all but brand new. It was in perfect condition. It's beautiful.
So we moved our bed in here, which we initially thought would be too big and too heavy, and it is pretty big and heavy. What's it called?
It's a Visco Rest.
Visco Rest. It's really thick, like
Tempur-Pedic kind of thing.
15-inch kind of dealio.
Yeah, it's huge.
And I can't find it anymore on Amazon. Anyway, really comfortable. It's like a giant marshmallow.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, man.
It's pretty awesome.
You got a messed up back. That's just fits you everywhere. There's no holes.
We've got some back problems. So we've got a great big teeter, and so the weather's getting nice enough where we're going to be able to put the teeter outside and hang upside down and adjust our spines and get the massage table out and each other massages right on the beach. It's pretty neat. We're not right on the beach, but it's right there.
You can see it.
It's a little hike down to the actual sand because we're up.
Yeah. Up on a headland's good when you have a tsunami.
Yeah. Yeah. Oops.
That's a good thing. Yes, good thing. It's a trip because there's tsunami signs and big tsunami sirens along the roads and stuff. So,
right.
you know, that is a possibility, apparently, from what I can see.
Yeah, there's just nowhere better to be. You know, we both grew up in glorious wildernesses here in Oregon, and this is beautiful. I mean, every place else is just not as cool as this. We did a lot of traveling to the desert. I grew up in the high mountains of northeast Oregon, and we traveled to the desert when we vacationed. So I've seen the glory of the mountains and the beauty of the desert. And the thing that is new and refreshing to me is being on the beach. And I'm in love with the ocean. And I'm in love with our pared down little house of coziness with our two kitties and each other. And
our little kitty cats.
Yeah. I wouldn't I wouldn't want to go back to a life of having a house that just sits there that you can't take anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in case of natural disaster. We can just go. we can leave right now.
You know, I know that some of the owners here at Pacific Shores are a little weirdly resentful about people that just think they can come and live cheaply at the beach. Well, you know, like there's something wrong with that.
Oh no.
Initially, you've got to purchase a spot, but then after that, yeah, you're living pretty cheaply on the beach, and it's not as expensive as a condo would have been. Because that was the other alternative. Is what about a condo? And yeah, that would have been affordable, but then you can't take it anywhere.
Don't move anywhere.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere with it. And this was the best option, and something we already had for another business venture.
Yeah.
And so, it was kind of a long story how we even got in our RV, and I'm not sure we'll ever have an honest talk video to be that honest.
Someday.
It's a long story, and we just don't want to live in the past.
Creation story. Right? That's our creation story.
How do we get going?
How did this happen? Well, that's another video because it's like midnight or something right now. I'm tired.
Yeah.
There's some more honesty. I'm old and tired. Ha!
Old and tired. Yeah, it seems like it doesn't take very much to make one of these videos, but it really does. Fortunately, this probably won't take that long to edit, and
man, she's good at
it. Two things though. At the end, we're selling our other spot because we intended it to be a rental that paid for itself at least, so we could have family come and stay.
Or at least help, assist.
It's costing us. Yeah. It's just costing us so much money. It's ridiculous, and there's no one on it. No one's renting it. So far, I mean, it's only been 6 months, but so far, no one has come to visit us outside of staying in here with us.
It's just not a good investment.
It wasn't a good investment for a rental.
Cut losses and run. Because
And then also we're selling the Dolly. It's a car caddy.
It's a Demco car caddy SS, which is the completely galvanized, perfect for the coastal and pretty much any marine environment. And it's really heavy duty, and it's only been used once.
We put it together ourselves because they come in parts.
Yeah.
And it wasn't real easy to put together either. But
no, it's a serious unit.
Perfect condition. But here's the deal. We've got a Toyota pickup as our toad. And this thing, the Dolly is humongous. It's for an SUV or something larger, like most of the other folks here have.
Or it's for automatics is the thing. Something you can't really tow normally, or front-wheel drive cars and stuff like that. But this Toyota, you could just flat tow it. It's a 92 Toyota pickup. Doesn't even have a name. It's pickup, short bed. That's it. So yeah, it'll flat tow all day long. So if anyone wants a really nice car caddy, we'll trade you for the setup to tow a Toyota.
Yeah, we need the setup for the Toyota.
So there, yeah, that'll work.
Did I mention why we haven't done a interior video?
Because all of our work stuff is piled around in large crates.
Yeah. We thought that was really funny that someone had thought in the first Honest Talk video that somehow I resemble Ted Nugent.
I don't see it myself.
I don't either. We thought that was funny. Anyway, over and out.